When most of us hear the word meditation, we picture a relaxation app or a few deep breaths to calm the nervous system before a meeting. The Gateway experience operates on a different axis. This is a precision-engineered protocol, a rigorous, systematic technology designed to actively bypass the confines of physical reality. Developed by Robert Monroe and the Monroe Institute, the program relies on a specific acoustic mechanism called hemisync. By feeding slightly different audio frequencies into each ear, the system forces the brain's hemispheres to synchronize. This acoustic lock allows you to reliably access specific altered states of awareness, which the Institute mapped out as focus levels. The underlying premise here is straightforward. Your consciousness is an observer, but it is heavily insulated. It is bogged down by the density of your physical body and the constant static of your mental chatter. To break out of that shell, you need a highly structured escape velocity. This page outlines the rigorous preparation required before you put the headphones on. Look at the strict parameters under diet and lifestyle and discipline over dopamine. You must cut out artificial sugar, limit media, and commit to the process even when tapes feel uneventful. Forget modern wellness fads. In the context of Gateway, these are mandatory technical calibrations. Your physical vessel acts as an antenna. If the hardware is clouded by chemical spikes and digital noise, you simply cannot receive clear non-physical data signals. Once your hardware is clean, you have to build your internal toolkit. Practitioners are trained to generate specific cognitive instruments before isolating their consciousness: an entry breathing cadence called Calm, an energy bar tool to direct intention, and a resonant energy balloon, a mental deflector shield you construct around your awareness to isolate your signal. With the shield up, you cross the first major biological threshold. This guide details Focus 10, the foundational state of the entire program. The exact physiological parameter is defined clearly here: mind awake, body asleep. Hitting this mark means inducing heavy limbs and complete physical numbness while maintaining razor-sharp mental clarity. Your nervous system is offline, but your awareness is fully booted up. This state acts as the mandatory launch pad for every operation that follows. From there, you ascend into the sandbox levels. In Focus 12, your spatial awareness expands outward, pushing past your physical skin. Advance into Focus 15, and the concept of linear time completely dissolves. Past, present, and future flatten out into a single fluid operating space. Because time is fluid here, Focus 15 provides the exact conditions needed for manifestation. This manual outlines a precise 5-step mechanical procedure to execute it. You enter the state, visualize your desired outcome, generate the exact emotion of it already being completed, project it outward using your energy bar tool, and then completely detach from the result. Success in these mid-levels shifts the practitioner's role from a passive listener to an intentional director of the field. By executing these specific steps, you use a non-physical operating space to apply leverage to your physical timeline. Past the sandbox lies Focus 21. This boundary is known as the bridge. Up to this point, you have been actively projecting and manipulating your own reality. Crossing this bridge flips the dynamic entirely. You switch from an active operator to a cosmic observer, positioning yourself to receive data from external, non-physical intelligences. Deep in these outer zones, the objectives shift. Look at the description for Focus 23 through 27. These levels are mapped specifically for conducting non-physical healing and soul rescue missions, allowing you to interact with energy structures completely disconnected from the waking world. Push even further to Focus 34 and 35, designated here as the Gathering. The protocol lists this as the optimal coordinate for downloading cosmic intelligence. It serves as a designated observation deck for gathering broad data about Earth's evolution and incoming future technology. Then there is the absolute mathematical limit of the Monroe map, Focus 49. As this section outlines, operating at this depth requires total ego disintegration. It is a complete merging with the I-there cluster, resulting in a state of pure unity that is stripped entirely of individual human identity. Getting to these extremes often requires leaving the physical shell behind entirely. The program teaches tactical exit strategies for full out-of-body experiences. You use the rope method to pull your awareness up, the rollout to sideways slip away, or you harness the intense vibrational state to mechanically detach your consciousness from your body. Returning from these depths changes how you perceive your day-to-day existence. The experience frames your human life not as a contained solitary event, but as one specific node operating within a much wider network. The primary challenge upon returning is data analysis. The subconscious mind and higher intelligences transmit data in abstract symbolic imagery. These symbols, spirals, birds, or water, represent transitions, perspectives, or emotional depths that aren't easily translated into words. Because of this, the Gateway Journal serves as a mandatory analytical tool. You have to meticulously log these abstract symbols without judging them in the moment. Over time, you identify repeating variables and map out exactly how your subconscious attempts to talk to you. But there is a trap here. If you treat the astral plane like a virtual reality arcade game, you corrupt the experiment. Chasing wild visions or hunting for specific thrills ruins the data collection. These levels demand to be treated as sacred observation zones. That brings us to the final and most critical phase of the entire protocol, daily integration. It is the act of taking that expanded, five-dimensional awareness and forcefully pulling it back down into a heavy, three-dimensional existence. This requires highly grounded physical practices. You have to eat deeply nourishing food. You have to walk barefoot to actively earth the electrical charge of your body. And you must use the intuition you honed in the void to make practical, aligned decisions throughout your day. Ultimately, the program is mastered when you can act as a conscious, living bridge between cosmic intelligence and earthly reality. Escaping the body is just the training. The goal is integrating that awareness into every step you take on Earth.